It's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a kit collection video. I think the last time I showed my kits I was actually setting up and organizing these 3 binders. I have 3 of them. They're just on Amazon. They're like Avery heavy duty 2-inch. And then I use these inserts by BCW. They're just like they have 2 flaps on them, and you can find them linked on Andrea of Scribble Prints Co's Amazon favorites. That's where I found them. So if you go to her YouTube channel, her description, she will link her Amazon favorites, and that's where I found those. And they fit both Caress Press and Scribble Prints Co kits, but they haven't fit my planner face kits or Sticky Essentials, so I just put those in the pocket that comes on the inside. But yeah, this video we're just literally just going to go over my current kit collection. What do I have put away that's not selected for August or some of September. I have the start of September picked out already, and then August obviously. So this is all the rest of my kits that I own. This is everything. So let's get straight into it. The first binder is like my first go-to binder, which has must use. I do use these Avery dividers. I have must use Fandom, and then I haven't named this one, but this is all of my kits that have full heart checklist boxes that I might use in my like work pre-plan planner. Then we have empty tab, and then we have a D-port, which has been greatly made smaller. I have edited my collection since the last time that you saw this. I've gotten rid of some kits, and obviously I've gotten new ones in, so let's get into it. I have made must use a lot smaller than I have traditionally, but we'll show you. So the first in the must use I do have, and this is on both sides because I have the SPC version and the Caress Press version of my I'm a Fake art, because let me do this. Sorry about the glare, I'll hold it up. But I do have tickets for a concert on New Year's Eve week, the 29th of December. So I put both of these kits in here because I haven't decided which one I want to use. So yeah, I have both of them in here, but that is a must use because I do have a planned week for it. Not all of them are must use are like that. Some of them are like this one, which is my Aesthete kit from SBC. That is just a kit that I really want to use this year because it came out last year and I never used it. So I do want to get this used this year. And I apologize, there's a dog barking in the background and it is annoying the heck out of me. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but if I'm talking weird, it's because I'm hearing this dog bark. But yeah, so Aesthete is in here because I do want to use it this autumn. And then the opposite side here, so this is going to be hard because my desk is filled. Down here we have Murder Mystery, which was a September mystery from last year, I think, from Caress Press. And this is like based off Murder Mystery, but also Clue, which in Australia it's called Cluedo, which I think is the same in Britain. And then also the movie Clue, which is one of my favorites. And I just wasn't able to bring this in last year, and I definitely have to bring it in. It's going to be one of the first Halloween kits that I use this year because I just adore it. And I'm going to watch the movie Clue during that week because I can. Oh my god, this dog won't stop. And then we actually have a newer one here. We have August 2022 mystery from SPC, which is a coffee shop, and I do want to use this in January actually because I felt like it'd be a nice winter kit. Because I just don't have room in autumn. Although it might get bumped up to November, seeing how kids go, you know. So November or January, I think it works for either. And then I do have In the Woods, which is a re-release of the July 2020 mystery, and I just really want to use it this year because I love it. So that one's in here. So that's everything I must use, but I do keep a couple extra sleeves in here for whatever comes in the mail. Then we have Fandom. So there's anything that's like not based off Disney basically. For some reason I have a lot of Disney kits. But first we have, this is my last Fellowship kit, my last Lord of the Rings kit from SPC. This is based on my Fellowship art, which sadly did not sell very well. Not a lot of shops made this, otherwise I probably would have bought it from elsewhere as well. But I did buy 3 from Scribble Prints Co. I used one last year, I'm using one this year, and then I have my last one here, so my precious baby. And then I have some Simply Me Kish stuff. So this is a Kirby kit, which is very cute. Then we have the Labyrinth kit from SPC, because I did grow up loving Labyrinth, and I do love the kit. And then we have Forever a Nick kit from Simply Me Kish. And then here we have Eliza, which is the Wild Thornberries kit, which I also watched that as a kid. And then we have, this is actually a couple of copies of the Lord of the Rings kit from Odd Loop. I've also got one in my September lineup, so, but I love this, it's so good. Then in the back here I have Vengeance, which is like my Batman art for, because after I watched the new Batman I was super into it. Probably say that maybe for the next movie release, or perhaps sometimes next year when I just want to watch it. And then we have here Believe, which is based off Ted Lasso. This was in my must-use for a long time, but I don't know when the new season's starting this year. It's supposed to, and it's supposed to be the last season. So we'll see how the dates pan out if I use this Ted Lasso kit, or I might just pop this in summer next year just to be like, that was a show. But I thought I'd keep it in Fandom for a while instead. Then the next are all of my kits, old and new, that have checklist boxes that I thought would work well in my pre-planner. So we've got an old Milky Way Cafe from Caress Press, as well as my Serenity. So a lot of these cases I bought both from SPC and Caress Press, and I saved some Caress Press ones because they have the full heart check boxes. Then we have the Cyber Monday 2020 mystery, and this was the premium matte version. It has been re-released in glossy, but this one was matte and came with check boxes. I'm pretty sure that's why it's in here. Then we have Aura from Caress Press, which makes me think of Sailor Moon. Then this is one of the oldest kits in here, I think. This was Girls Eve, and I think this was actually my second New Year's art, because I did start my art shop in October of 2017, so I did have a very quick New Year's kit set, which was like my 3rd one. But this is my second then New Year's one, and I kind of based off like Sydney party feels, and it has check boxes, so I was like, I'm going to keep it for now, and we'll see if I ever use it. But this is like 2018 on. Then we have Caress Press's March Mystery Hot Mess, which is obviously the week everything went to crap. I pre-plan almost everything I do, so I haven't been able to pre-plan such a week, but we'll see. I want to keep it. But it does have check boxes, so it goes in here. But I don't mind actually just coming in here and using it in my main planner if I feel like it, you know? This is just to let me know. Although there's some kits with check boxes that are also in my seasonal, but that's okay. That dog is still barking. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts. It's 8 minutes now. And then we have Legally Fabulous, which is the Legally Blonde art from Caress Press. And we have the Caress Press version of Aesthete here. And then we have Caress Press Spooky Magic. And it's in here because it's a bit older, and I already got like a version of this in my Disney section. This one has check boxes. And then we have a very old Caress Press kit, as you can see from the format change. This one is Wicked. And it's a very early Darcy art, and I've just always held on to it. Same with this Museum Babe art as well. And then we have the Guy Fieri Flavor Town art that I did for SPC in here, because I did pick up the check boxes, because you can buy them a la carte now. Then we have this Full Moon Witchy art from last year. I just shoved this in here because I think there's some new and like more interesting witchy art out this year already, so I'm just putting it in here. And then we have the Step Brothers art as well. I picked up the check boxes for those. Then we have the Caress Press version of Little Witch, which I did use last year, the SBC version of my like cute witch art. And then we have Trick or Treat, which I bought from Caress Press like after Halloween and finished because I saw Kirsten use it and it looked really cute. So I picked that up. Then we just have the Nothing tab. And then we have Deep Hoard, which has literally 3 kits in it. So we have a very, very, very old wedding kit. Never got to use it. It was for a friend's wedding and just over COVID. Just didn't happen. And then she got married like privately in another country. So, and then we have the Friends Anniversary kit. It's just too cute not to get rid of. And we also have a super old Happy Birthday, one of Bennett's, maybe his 2nd birthday, or could be even the 1st. But yeah, it's just a black and white birthday, which I always consistently passed on, but I didn't want to get rid of it. So that is the first binder. And I know which is what in each binder, so if I want a specific kit, I will just reach for that one binder in my bookshelf and leave the rest. But having 3 keeps the collection a bit more ruly. The green binder is the thematic binder. So first of all, we have some kits that didn't fit. We have some planner face, the Christmas market one I did for her, as well as a really fun Halloween art that like no one else used, and I really love this art, so I got it from Planner Face. And then this vampire art from last year, which is like my favorite vampire art ever, and I only saw Sticky Essentials use it, so I have her version of that. I just love that art. And then we have Halloween at the start here. So I haven't moved any of this to must use. We'll have to see how the collection goes. But we have Adams from last year, which I just never got around to using. Right after Halloween, the Animal Crossing 2.0 update came out, so I did a spread for that, and then I didn't really feel like jumping back into Halloween after that. So Adams got pushed, but I have it here, and I will probably try and use it this year. Then we have the Beetlejuice kit from SBC from Darcy. Very pretty. Something that's just never happened because I buy so many Halloween kits every year. Then we have Spooky Season. I think this was last year. There's like her pink and orange Halloween set from Darcy. Now she's just, this year it's sort of like a pink and green, I guess. Halloween. And then we have Dead Inside. This is an extra copy. I love this set. It's not really Halloween, but I just put in Halloween. Like it could be any time. And then finally we have here Spooky Pumpkin Patch, which is from last year, exclusive I did for SBC. So that is here, and that's actually not a lot of Halloween that I'm hoarding, which is nice. Usually, I think I went through and I put some of them into Disney and blah blah blah. You will see. I decided to keep these like non-Disney in Halloween and Christmas. So in Christmas we have a German Christmas market from last year from SBC that we did exclusive, and then I have the SBC version of my bright Christmas art from last year because I used the Caress Press one, and that's all I've got for Christmas. I wasn't feeling a lot of Christmas last year, so not really. I wasn't really ever in the holiday mood, so I didn't buy a lot of kits. So I didn't have to hoard too many, which was nice. Then we have Disney, which I don't know about this section anymore. I'm probably going to pare it down soon because I just don't need all this Disney stuff. First of all, I've got some of my Magique series of arts. I did a summer, a Halloween, and a Christmas version, a winter version of like Disneyland Paris. Although this teacups scene is from Disneyland Anaheim because the teacups ride at Anaheim is so beautiful. I love it. So I wanted to draw it instead. But I'm keeping these around because I may actually in the future go to Disneyland Paris, but I probably won't be going to the US ones anytime soon. But I do have 2 of those. And then there is a we did a There's Batu Bound, the Star Wars version. I think the art turned out really good, but I might be destashing this later on. Just Star Wars is like, so over it. I have another Spooky Magique. I got a couple of these. But I think I recently bought the new reformat, so I'm probably going to replace these two with that reformat. Because I do want the new versions of kits, to be honest. And then we have the Villa Studio version of Disneyland Anaheim with Pixar Pier, and I thought the colors were really pretty for that. And then we have the Magical 50th for Disney World that I did for SPC. The colors, I think, and like, I put a lot of effort into the scenes, especially with this, so I decided to keep it. Decided to get it, I don't know about keeping it. Then we have some of the Disney inspired art in here, so I've got the How Far I'll Go Moana set. Let that focus. And then we have the Ratatouille set, which is cute. That could be used for going to Disneyland Paris even. And then we have Park Hopper, so this is like having a Disney kind of office planner girl, which I think came out really cute. I love the fashion girls I did for this. And then we have the Royal Tea, which is sort of Disney princesses in Edwardian tea, high tea. And then we have Tink, so that the Tinkerbell one, I thought it was so cute. And I love the Animal Crossing, like, little touch to it. And then we have Part of Your World, like the Little Mermaid modern version. It's just so pretty. I just love the colors in this. And the Little Mermaid, as a kid, was one of my all-time favorites. Then I have some of the Odd Loop stuff. So we have Destinations, so we have like the cartoon, the animated, 2D animation ones, except for Rapunzel, I think. The rest are, oh, is this Moana, I think. But I love a lot of these locations, and the art is so pretty. And then we have sidekicks, because sidekicks are like my favorite things about Disney movies. And then I have the Disneyland Anaheim set that I did with SBC. Yeah, I just want to fill out my collection, I guess, of having those. And then we have Standout, which is a Goofy movie set from Simply McKish, as well as her Turning Red art. And then I also got Odd Loops Turning Red art in here, because it's really like the only Pixar film lately that I've ever liked. So I had to get out of those. And then here's where I got in for my Halloween and Christmas. So we've got Santa Claus, which growing up I really loved the Santa Claus films. So I wanted to get that, and I did do it custom for Andrea. And then we have our custom Hocus Pocus art, which was based on the kids, which I still love. Then we have Haunted Magic, and this used to be my default, but I moved it up to here to Disney because it's still like being haunted. This is like a Disney World version of Haunted Mansion, which I love that ride. Well, I've been on the Anaheim one. And then we have Halloween Town, which I've never watched, but I really liked the colors of this art. So that's why that's in there. But I'm considering like bringing down the Disney collection a bit, because I feel like the planner community kind of whipped me up into loving all this Disney stuff when I don't love Disney that much. I don't know. Not as a company anyway. And then we have my travel section, which has been a bit sad because obviously we haven't been able to travel for a long time and still can't. But I'm saving these kits for eventually when we can. Maybe next year, that would be nice. But first we have a very old Scribble Prints Co. I think this is Wanderlust. And I like how this one was based off Europe. So if I went to somewhere like Italy or something like, or France or something, I think this would be great for this. I think Italy would be good for this kit. And then this one is the Cyber Monday 2021 mystery. Because of course we thought they'd be traveling again. Plenty of people have, but yeah, I don't know why they are. But yeah, and I thought this would be really fun for like Germany or Switzerland. So I'm saving that for that one. Because you do have the plains, but then you have like the mountain, castle, and the very European streets. So I think Germany or Switzerland would be great for that one. And this one's like more Italy, France. And then I have 2 Japan kits. I have Harajuku Girl, which was re-released by Caress Press, and that was our Harajuku Tokyo art we did together. And then I have a super old Tokyo kit from SPC, which I've been holding on to. And eventually we want to go to Japan with Locke's family, so I'm saving those for probably the 2 weeks we would be there. I'm so excited. I love Japan. And then finally I have Cyber Monday Mystery 2019. And now you're like, why do you never use Cyber Monday Mystery, Jess? I don't know, because most of them, they'd be good for like specific events. So I thought this one would be, I was going to use this one in August because we were going to go to Estonia, but we decided against it because of COVID, and so I'm probably going to save that for if we finally get to Estonia, to be honest. It's also ancient, but whatever. So probably Estonia, although it's obviously themed off Paris, but you know, that's why that's in there. And then my birthday hoard is the saddest of all. We have 2 birthday kits. We have January 2022 mystery with like the neutral birthday, and then we have his day, which is like a boy's birthday, I guess, or masculine person's birthday. If you love blue and stuff, and who doesn't? Because like gaming, coffee, husky, I don't know, it works for anyone, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm just holding on to those. So those are my only birthday kits. But that is this thematic binder. Now we're gonna get into the last one. Our last binder is the Anytime and Seasonal binder. And first of all, I have a planner face one. This is a mystery I did for her, which is like a planner shop kit, super pretty. So I wanted to make sure that stays in here. And that will really go into the Anytime section. So the Anytime section, we have first Cloud Busting from Darcy from SPC. Just super pretty, like Anytime astrology kind of kit. I just like, if I have room, I can use it kind of thing. And then we have Candyland, which is from the like kit bundle that we did for Advent 1 year from SPC. I think Candyland's like just American, to be honest. Didn't have it in Australia growing up, so I don't have that big a connection to Candyland, but I do think the art is cute. And I feel like it's just an Anytime kit, I don't know. Then I have a second copy of my Dream Art, which I released last year. This is sort of it was my artist artwork, but I thought I could throw in some hints to Tangled and Rapunzel because she is a painter artist. So we got kind of a Rapunzel girl here. And then we have a second version of Control-Alt-Delete, which is like the soft girl version of Dead Inside. And I love this kit, it's just so cute, and I have to have backups. Then I have this, what's it called? The stickers on the top of it. But it's like this galaxy art from Villa Studio, and I really liked the colors. Yeah, so I picked it up. And then we have SPC 7 year in here, which is just a pretty... So I've used 8 year, but I never got around to 7 year. But that's okay, eventually I will. And I actually have the re-release of the 6 year bundle, which is like Planner Heaven. Just so cute. And I love the re-release. The reformat's so good. And then we have Sinner from Caress Press. This really great kind of bad girl art. Then we have another one from that bundle, which was the Planning Time. So good, another general planner girl one there. And then we have Together, which is like the collaboration between Caress Press and SPC that I drew exclusively, which was like a Together planner girls sticking together kind of planner community art set there, which I've got the SPC one here, and I think I'm using the Caress Press one in August in my work planner, my pre-planner. Then we have Breakfast Dream, which is another Darcy art, and this is the fun like breakfast art. And then we have the print impression kit that I did for Kane, which was for the 2021 anniversary, I think. So I've got that in there as another planner art. And then I stuck my second copy of XOXO from Caress Press. It's a Valentine's art, but I don't really have a space for Valentine's art. I tend to not like overhoard those, so I have this one. I thought I could put it in any time because it doesn't have to be Valentine's. It could also be an anniversary or whatever. So I have that in there. And then we have spring, which is pretty short because we just had spring. So we've got the cottagecore kit from that bundle. It's super duper pretty. And we have cotton candy, which did get pushed out for a new kit. But I still love it. And I think, yeah, and then we have an older one called Serenity, which is a darker spring kit. Yeah, so that's all I'm holding for spring. So then we have summer. I've got an old version of Visco Summer Girl, which is one of our like biggest mysteries, I think. It's just so cute, and I do love the aesthetic of Visco Girl. And we have the May 2022 mystery for this like a lake one. And you never know, in Finland everyone goes to the lake, so maybe I'm going to keep that for that. It might happen. And then we have March 2021 mystery, which is the farmers market. I've just always hoarded it. I've never had a excuse to use it. I just tend to go for other like brighter summer kits. Sunkissed from Caress Press. This could probably go in my checkbox list section, but that's okay. It's here for now because I was wanting to use it in the main planner. Then I have another version of Campfire from this year from SPC. I definitely want to have another second copy of that. Then we have November 2021 mystery, which is the Plant Mum kit, which I thought would be good for like a late summer. Then I have the reformat of Merbabe from SPC. I just love the colors in this old art, so I had to get up another copy. I have this art here from SPC, like this old summer art. I might destash this one. It's very, very light. So, and I have a lot of summer kits, as you can see. I don't know why. That ends up being my biggest hoard, is summer kits. I think it's just because I love bright colors. Then we have June 22 mystery, which was the ice cream. Definitely hoarding that one. And then we have the reformat of Carnival, which was a mystery. Super bright. I do want to use this if we ever go to the amusement park here. And then I have Atlantis, super pretty mermaid art. And then we have June 21 mystery, which was recently reformatted. I just think it's so pretty. Then we have Cherry from this year. I love that. Didn't find room for it this year. And then May 21 mystery. I do tend to, like, I don't know, summer stuff, it just becomes all messed up. So I do love that one too. So eventually I want to use those. So maybe next summer we will just try and use up the old stuff. So then we have autumn. We have August 2020 mystery, which is like a fun road trip kit. Then we have Caress Press Food and Wine Festival. I actually just bought the reformat, and I might switch those out because I really love the boxes of the reformat she just did, and also have the new format, so I think I'm going to switch those out. And I kind of do want to use this autumn, so this might get put into September. We will see. And then we have Stylish, which is a pretty simple, and I thought the colors were perfect for autumn. We have September 21 mystery, and I feel like this is a dark, cozy. It could also go in winter, like movie kits, so I put that here. Then we have February 22 mystery, which is like the rainy day one. It could be spring, but I feel like it also works for autumn, like late summer. Although in Australia, it'd be great for winter. So I think that was a great kit to hoard. And then I have July 21 mystery, which is also reformatted. These are just like, I have a lot of autumn and Halloween kits too, so I tend to hoard a lot of them. Then we have July 22 mystery, which is like an autumn outdoor movie night, which I'm going to try and get in this year, but we'll see. And then we have Pumpkin Patch, which was an old July mystery. I'm just holding that in here as well. And then we finally have Winter, which is also pretty empty because winter stuff obviously isn't coming out yet. But we have September 2020 mystery, which was like the snow cabin one. Then we have the reformat of Caress Press, my Aurora art, which is a little bit based on Frozen, but not really. I just added some Frozen things because people thought the scene was very Frozen. It's supposed to be like Lapland, going on reindeer tours and stuff, and staying in like the cool hotel where you can see the Aurora night sky in Lapland. So that's why I got that. And then maybe if we get to do a trip up to Lapland in winter, I might use that again. Then we have Winter Mermaid, which I picked up the reformat of this because I love Winter Mermaid, the Arctic Mermaid edition, which I just think is such a fun theme. And then finally we have October 2021 Mystery, which I do want to use this coming winter because it's super cute and I love the girls in it. I think it would just be great for a nice cold winter week. But that is my entire kit collection. That's all the kits that I own, and currently, although you see I had to do some plans to destash it a little bit further, and of course we've got all the Halloween, autumn, Christmas and winter art coming up, so I'm excited to get and buy all new stuff. But clearly I probably don't need too much autumn and I don't need a lot of summer at all, so we'll see about that. But if you like this kit collection, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Let me know, how do you store your kits, and do we have similar collections? Is there anything in my collection that you wish you had? Because I know there's some stuff in here that would be great to have a reformat of. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week and you enjoyed watching this, and having a sticky beak into my sticker collection. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. I love you. Bye.